Hi everyone, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Yosai and I recently done my graduation. Now I am working as a data analytics trainee in Trinity, and today's video's presentation is about analyzing IMDb movies. Oh, okay, let me quickly show you. In this presentation I am going to explain you about what is this project is about, what are the objectives and goals of this project, and what are the tasks involved in this project, and how my approach towards solving those tasks. I'm going to explain you each and every step. So and let me give a quick overview of the project. Like IMDb movie analysis, this project can be done in any tools like Python, SQL, Excel, or anything. But the main objective is for this project is to use Excel and statistical knowledge to complete the tasks or to complete the project. So I used the tool called Excel Office 2021. By using Excel and statistical knowledge, we need to I need to complete this project. The project is about the what factors influence the success of a movie on IMDb. If success can be defined by high IMDb ratings. So this is the problem. We have to give insights about it by analyzing the IMDb movie datasets. Next, how the project is done. I downloaded the original raw IMDb movies dataset from the project itself. After downloading the original dataset, I created a copy in Excel without disturbing the original dataset to make any further analysis. So I cleaned the given dataset to convert data into information. So we have already the raw data which is not useful for any analysis, or which doesn't give any meaning. So we need to get the right information, so we need to clean the data before moving further. So I cleaned the data set, and to make the data consistent, we should to make the data consistent we need to delete any missing values, duplicates, missing outliers, handle missing data and outliers. After that, I answer the given task by creating respective tables, charts, or graphs from analyzing the given dataset. Finally, after every task is answered accurately and properly, I created a Word document along with screenshots of the answers in Excel file, and also created a PowerPoint presentation for the insights I found. Let me show the original raw data set that I downloaded from the project. Let me show you that. Yeah, here is the original movie data set which I had downloaded from the project. It consists of 5044 rows and 28 columns. Even though each and every column are not necessary for the project to answer the tasks, so we need to choose which columns are necessary for answering the given tasks and which are not relevant for the project. After finding that which rows are not necessary, we need to delete them. So after making deletions and removing duplicates, and uh, making the data consistent, the data may be look like this. This is the copy in which I have removed all the unnecessary columns, and missing values, improper cases, everything, duplicate values, etc. You can find what I did in the cleaning process step by step in, in the document itself. You can see that these are my approach towards the project. You can see the step one, step two, and everything. Mainly cleaning the data part. Here you can see each and every detail about what I gone through the cleaning process, like removing irrelevant data like columns. I removed 20 columns and I removed 20 columns and remove duplicates, handle missing data. For this, what I did was, here you go. For removing irrelevant data and duplicates, we need to handle the missing data. Whether we want to remove or we need to fill them with mean or median values. So after both the deletions, there are remaining 4819 rows in the directors column, and there are 0.3% missing values in duration, 15.9%, etc. in respective columns. Here you can see what I did to the missing values based on their percentage. If the percentage of values are less than 1%, it is wise to delete them instead of imputing data. And because there is less than 1% means it is very few, and deleting them does not create any bias. So I choose to delete the rows which has less than 1% missing values. So the column duration has 0.3%, which is less than 1, and the language column has 0.2% missing values. So in both the columns, which rows has missing values has to be deleted, and I did that. You can see from the document, see, you can also see how many rows are deleted in each step in the process of cleaning the data. Removing irrelevant data. So irrelevant data like columns are removed, that is 20 columns are removed out of 28. Okay. And after that, remove duplicates, that is 122. Here you can see the duplicates. Duplicates are 122 found, and they are removed. You can see every detail like removed one or two rows which has blanks in director name column, 23 rows deleted from languages and the duration columns. You can find everything in detail in the document or document itself. And these these missing values are treated in duration language columns. When it comes to gross and budget columns, these are huge, like between 8 to 16% of missing values. So it is wise to impute statistical data like mean if the columns doesn't contain any outliers. To make sure in both the columns there is no outliers, I draw a box and whisker plot, and you can see the screenshot screenshot of the chart. So okay, only two from the budget are deleted. There is no outliers in the gross column. You can also see in this outliers in budget too. So after making the data cleaning process done, there is a total remaining of 4795 rows out of 5044 rows from the original data set. So I have done my analysis on this 4795 rows, which you can see from the movies data clean. I can quickly show you that. See, this is the last row of this clean data set 4795. 95. Okay, these are the plots, original plots, which is not a screenshot, I think so. You can see after removing outliers, you can see this. There is no outliers. In such a way, I handled missing data and cleaned the data set and stored them with each and every detail in the Word document. There are some characters like these from director's name column. So I removed them with the clean function or replacing them with a character. So these two should be replaced with a. I have also done that. Uh, Added a column and four stage. So out of 28 columns, we removed 20 columns and additionally added a column called profit by removing gross by removing budget from gross. Created a column. It is not useful from the beginning of the task, so I created it in task key. So in task key, we need to know the max profit of a movie. So I created this column when I reached task key. So there is no need to create when we start analyzing. Okay, you can also see that there is a cleaner data and how I handle the missed outliers. When we're going to task A, this is the task that we need to answer. Determine the most common genres of movies. Uh, I used some formulas to get get this done, get this table done. You can see those formulas used here. We created everything what is asked in the task. So let me give you what these colors represent. I choose to consider only the movies whose count is greater than or equal to 3 digits. So because uh, some of the movies has a single digit or the double digit count. So in order to avoid bias, and I only considered count of movies greater than three, which is also uh, mentioned in this mentioned in this document. From this, you can see the movies whose count is greater than or equal to three and are considered highest. Documentary and history genres have the highest average 7.2 and followed by biography and war. You can see here. Uh, these are the four rows which got the highest. So I formatted them in green, and these are the lowest rated films horror, the least scores. We got the comedy, crime, and drama has got the highest rating among other genres. So you can see in the max column, here is the drama and crime and comedy. These are the highest rated films among the other genres. You can also see the lowest rated movies here, documentary and musical, along with the other insights. That this is about task A, and I'm coming to task B. Analyze the distribution of movie duration and identify the relationship between movie duration and IMDb score. Here I calculated the average, median, standard deviation with some formulas and created some scatter plot as required to determine the relationship between IMDb score and duration. Sorry. As you can see, there is not much difference between average and median. Those two are close to each other. There is no much big difference. Standard deviation is higher, 22.58. So the data values are far from the mean. The duration of movies data is normally distributed since the mean and median are close to each other. Deviation is not too much. As you can see from this scatter plot along with this trend line, as there is no positive strong relationship between the duration and score, MDB score, which means as the duration increases, the MDB score should be increased. In that case, we can say that there is a strong relationship, but in our case there is no such a strong relationship, but there is only slightly upwards but not too much. As you can see, it is not from the zero, it is from the middle of the score, slightly upwards. So we can say that it has moderate positive relation between duration and IMDb scores. Why we need to say that? Because as you can see from, let me show it in Excel. This is task big. As you can see in this, after duration of 200 minutes in a film, there is no one given rating below 4.5. Okay, there is no one given a rating of below 5. You can see that clearly from this chart. This is 4 and middle of that is 5. So there is rating of greater than 5 if the movie's duration is greater than 200. So you can see all that movies which has greater than 200 minutes as duration got the rating greater than 5. You can see that from here. So it should be go like that. If if we got the ratings below 5, then there is no relationship between scores and duration. This is about the task B. When you come to the task C, I provided the formulas in every task in each and every task below. I provided the formulas used to create the table that is asked in the task. Determine the most common language. So movies English is the language used in more, nearly 4482 movies used English language. Italian, the language used in 10 movies. So these are the languages along with the usage in their movies. And you can see the mean, median, and standard deviation calculation. The German and Japanese got the highest mean and median values, and the Italian, not now. The Russia and English got the lowest values. Russia along with Hindi got the highest standard deviation. This is also you can see in the sheet Word document. When it comes to task 4, task D, let me give you, identify the top directors based on their average IMDb score. So average IMDb score, I calculated the average IMDb score for each director based on some formulas. I think I not provided the formulas here as this because only there is one column to calculate. As you can see, there is a lot of data, around 2387 rows of data. So I provided only screenshot of this table in this Word document. If you want to go through all the rows, you can see this in this Excel file. So identify the top directors based on their average IMDb score, but the task doesn't specify top directors criteria like top 10 directors, top 5 directors, top 20 directors, that which doesn't inform the task. So I used a percentile to calculate uh, to calculate a score, and based on that score above of it are considered as the top directors. I assume like that. uh, for the 90th percentile calculation, you can see the formula used here. 7.5 is the 90th percentile score. The directors who got above 7.5 are the top 10 directors from the percentile calculation. So there are around 218 number of directors who have scored greater than 7.5 in this average range. So I assumed them as the top directors, and mark and color them with green. You can see the people who got the green color, and you can also see the distribution of them, like these 218 directors distribution uh, when compared to the whole. You can see this is the rating between 7.5 and 13.3. As there is no 13.3, it is 7.5 and 10. And you can see the number of people who got one rating between 1.7 and 7.5. These are the top directors distribution. 218 directors. This is also mentioned in this. It's a beautiful explanation. When it comes to task key, analyze the correlation between movie budgets and gross earnings. Identify. Analyze the correlation. Correlation is calculated. You can see. So this is where we need to calculate the profit column. Here you can see we calculated profit column till now, till task E. We cannot I not calculated the profit column. When I reached the task E, I created this column. You can see from here the formula I used. Okay. After that, the max, you can see from the profit column. I calculated the max value and found that Avatar is the only movie which has the highest profit margin. This is the 523505,847 is the profit margin of Avatar. If you want to show me, let me show you the film Avatar. Okay, you can see the director named James Cameron, film Avatar, and you can see the profit here. This is same as that. These are the tasks that I have given in the project and insights. I hope you understand the insights. In this document, I prepared everything like project description, my approach towards the project, and technologies used, and the insights along with the tasks and the result, and along with the, if you want to check the Excel file, here is it, Excel file. And I also presented this video link somewhere around this area. Thank you.